Rare Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
From the point, bro, when I first saw that shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
I thought them niggas was from Hunters Point, man.
So even that one little Indian, you had Cougnut there.
Yeah.
You had Short there.
Yeah.
Is that where you met Short?
I met Short there one time. And you know I was so much of a Too Short fan, fanatic. Like, nigga, I was really trying to pattern everything after Short, bro. Like, I studied that nigga like a book. I already got the master. I'm already up under Nut. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I was studying Too Short. I met Al Eaton. I got the number off of the back of Cougnut record. Okay. So when I hit him, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm Cougnut cousin, man. I'm trying to get some studio time. I'm 14 at the time. He like, yeah, it's good. It's $40 an hour. Woo, woo. So I go there. I just got all really my James Brown samples and shit. Mm-hmm. So when I get there, I really didn't have nothing to do, like. So he like, what you want to do? I was like, all right, just sample this shit. Woo, woo, woo. So when he sampled it, he ended up helping me out. He ended up playing he played the bass line over. He played a couple of the instruments over. Then he took the sample out. And he was like, this is how you need to be doing your beats and shit.
Right.
So I'm like, damn. He fucked me up with that right there. So all the samples I used to do, I used to just go in there and play them over or have Al play the shit over for me. And that's basically how I really started learning how to make original beats. You know what I'm saying? This is in 88.
That's crazy.
88, 89. But Al groomed me a lot, bro. Yeah, Al Eaton groomed me a lot. I learned a lot over there. And this was a time when he was working on Short Dogs in the House album.
Okay.
So I got to hear all that shit early. I had a tape of some of the songs that never came out.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yep. Al fucked with me, man.
Damn.
So when I dropped Mr. Predictor and I ran into Al because I hadn't seen him in like 5-6 years, he was just like, God damn, boy, you grew. Like, he was like, he was like, man, he was like, you did that, man.
When you say that too, though, you say it so seamlessly and so effortlessly. Like, explain that journey, though. Like, how did you do that shit? Because, like, people don't know the complications of putting out music back then. Wasn't no uploads, right? So you literally had to go. Like, was your first shit through In a Minute?
I never went through nobody. I always been independent my whole time. I own everything from day one.
So even when you had somebody press it,
yeah, I
press it.
just
Music
pay.
people.
No, I pay myself. I go to the fucking manufacturer, Rainbow Records out there in Santa Monica.
How did you even know to do that?
Because I studied this shit, man. Like, you gotta understand, I was at Sucker Free. I'm the one put the whole Cougnut shit together with Sucker Free Records. Let me tell you the whole story behind that. I'm going to get a key made for my grandmother. I go to the locksmith. I hear two niggas in there talking about a SP1200 and an Emax keyboard. And they like, yeah, man, we got to get the extra key so we can lock up. So I'm like, y'all niggas got a studio? Dude like, yeah, man, we finna open a studio next week right around the corner on Holloway Street. I say, man, y'all got a card? They give me a card. Nigga, it's TC. And my partner Nate, who was the owner of the studio. So I hit them niggas. I'm like, man, I want to get some time, right? So I'm the second person to ever record in there. So I go in there, TC the engineer. I go in there, I got my samples together. You know, I know how to fuck with the SP.
Right.
I know how to fuck with the Emax. You know what I'm saying? I know how to, they thinking I'm just a little nigga like, man, I went in there and made the beat in like 30, they couldn't believe it. They like, nigga, what the fuck?
Damn.
Went in there, was doing songs and shit. So I tell Cougnut about the studio. You know, Nut being Nut. Ah, man, I ain't tripping on that, man. Ooh. The next week, he in the studio. After the nigga just told me, man, I ain't tripping. Man, I ain't. Next thing you know, he in the studio. Now they done did a whole deal and all kind of shit.
Now, what records is... When is this? Is this prior to what?
91?
Oh, shit.
Merciless.
This Merciless.
This Merciless.
Damn.
This 90. I don't want to say what, 90? Yeah, 90, 91.
You know, it's crazy, bro.
I want to say 90 that when niggas did it and it came out in 91.
This thing that I'm doing, like right now, doing a podcast, is some things that I know I'll never get. And that's one thing, like a Cougnut interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cougnut is in my top 5.
Man,
Bay Area
Cougnut is
rappers,
the number
because
one Frisco rapper of all time, and it's not
the number
even
one Frisco rapper all time.
Cougnut is the number one Frisco rapper of all time, and it's not up for debate. I don't give a shit who you put on the list.
I agree.
Now,
I 100% agree.
Just what it is. He was the greatest storyteller that you can ever hear, my nigga.
Cougnut made me, as a young nigga, for no reason, I'm little, 13. Jump in the Mobby I bought and go to Randolph. This ain't no GPS, nothing. So you gotta know. I gotta figure out from the rap music how to get to Randolph. Even get there. I'm listening to different songs to see the cross streets on how to get to Randolph.
That's crazy. And you know when that nigga said that dip in the Dolph, I was down the hill. Nigga, that Dolph was insane at the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? That Dolph, man. You know that park in that Dolph, baby. That park in that Dolph, man.
So. Was who met Master P first, you or Cougnut?
Me.
You?
Yeah, I met P first, for sure. I met P at the Music People, which is in a minute. See, the Music People was a they was a distributor / one stop.
Right.
In a Minute was their side record company. So P used to press up all that No Limit shit
there.
You know what I'm saying? And have Jason distributed. Jason Blaine, that was the dude who owned the Music People and In a Minute Records. So I met P, and this right after Herm did the compilation.
Okay, shout out to Herm.
So P knew I was on there, so he was like, yeah, man, I want to put together a compilation, man. You know what I'm saying? You can help me out, get some studio time, try to help him get RBL, you know, just help him out a little bit. Yeah, you feel me? I'm like, shit is good. So P come to the city, book some time and shit. We talked about what we was going, you know what I'm saying? We worked out our terms, you know, when the shit come out, you know, we take care of it or whatever. So, nigga, we working on the shit, and people really didn't even want to get on it. I'm just gonna be honest, bro. I don't know why, but
I mean, let's just keep it real. Niggas thought Master P was boozy. That's in the consensus of the Bay, because let me tell you.
And you know that's always been my nigga. So.
We didn't know. We knew about, most of us got country cousins, right?
Come on, man.
You can't tell a Frisco nigga, Oakland nigga, Richmond nigga that they not the coolest niggas in the world.
But me being me, I like giving niggas chances and shit. You know, that's my nigga. So me and him became cool. So
he put them gold ones on that Lexus. I thought he was crazy.
That's some down south shit for sure.
That's some down south shit.
That's some down south shit for sure. But you know, that's my nigga, so I got I'm working on some beats and shit. So the first beat I made, bro, you know the Stressed Out?
Yeah.
Nigga, I made that beat for Cougnut, bro.
Bro, that's my favorite song on that whole shit.
Bro, I made that beat for Cougnut, right? And I was so excited when I made it because it was so dope, and I just hear this nigga own it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I play it for him over the phone. He was like, nah, man, I don't like that one, man. I make me something else, man. And it kind of, that nigga like hurt my feelings with that shit,
Right.
bro. Cause I know he was just big broing me, cause that's what he do.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? I know what he like, nigga. Just go on and make some more. I just know
Yeah.
what he was doing.
Right.
So that's how I ended up putting all the niggas on the song. Cause we in the studio. I'm like, nigga, I'm finna just do this shit. If he don't want to do it,
Man, I love
nigga,
that
we
fucking
finna do it.
I love that.
Then when he heard it, he was like, that ain't the same beat. I was like, bro, it's the same beat I made specifically
what
for
is that?
you.
What is that? Are you using the same process that they done told you how to put the sample in and take it out? Because is there a sample in that, or you played it all?
No, we played what we would do, or what I would do. We put the sample in and just play on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Try to hear all the instruments that's in it. You know what I'm saying? And just mimic what you hearing, then take the sample out, and hopefully the shit sound good.
You remember
know
what
I'm saying?
record it was?
What the piano?
The original. Where you got that from?
I got the piano riff from a De La Soul song.
God damn.
Yep. Then the drum track ain't nothing but a breakbeat record that everybody was using back then.
I can't even hear it.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
don't sound like no regular break.
Then I just put my own bass line behind it.
I love that fucking song.
Yeah.
So, because now that it's made for Cougnut, I could personally hear him on it. But then, since he wasn't on it,
I made Tell Me Something Good for Cougnut on there. With him and Master P, I made that beat. It was like redo the, that was the one that Wu-Tang had did at the time.
I just said, can it be all so
yeah,
simple?
Exactly.
And that, bro.
There you go. Yeah. I redid that. Replayed it.
And then, you know.
You see, it's original. It's replayed.
But.
Me and the Enhancer.
I got to keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told TC this shit too. Me personally, I like your version better. I love RZA. I love everything RZA do. I like your version better, bro. This shit is amazing to me, bro.
Because that nigga Nut wanted me to redo that one, so I said, okay, we just gonna do that. Redid that, and the shit came out dope. Then I did.
And because it's no. They got what's attractive about RZA's version is the singing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got that in there, so it's just gritty and hard. Like, see, and look, this is what I'm saying, Cell. Like, the separation between where niggas is at with, oh, this shit is hella East Coast, and this shit is what it's a fine line, bro. Especially when it comes to Bay Area hip hop. Yeah,
I was taking all the East Coast shit and replaying it and redoing it and making it West Coast. Cause guess where I got that from? Nigga, that's what Dr. Dre always did. Dr. Dre always took East Coast shit and redid it and reflipped it and made it our shit.
I can't think of the song that I talked to TC about. I want to say hella bad is Black Moon, I Got You Open, but it might not. He did the same shit. It's a song, and it's both two songs got the same sample. But here's the thing about us.
I think me and Black Moon used the same sample on one song.
It might have been a song you made.
Do You Feel Me?
Yeah.
I want to say that. And TC co-produced that.
That's the song then.
I think so.
That's the song.
Yeah, TC, he laid out the track, and I just put like I say, I play over everything. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, no disrespect to them, but the difference between us was they fucked with a lot of kick drum shit, and we like slap. Like all our shit had that bass line.
I like claps, cause that's the Too Short shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My shit was always mixed with the owl eating sound. Then it go back to the bankroll studio sound when we only had to use samples and shit. So my shit was a mixture of both. You know what I'm saying? Then when I found the enhancer, nigga, it was over with, bro. Cause I made the enhancer pull out all his old vintage equipment. You know, we listening to all that new Chronic shit and hearing all these whistles and shit. I'm like, nigga, what is this?
Right.
You know, I'm young, so, you know, I'm 15, 16. I don't know about none of them songs.
Right.
I don't know about the ARP 2600 or the Moog or none of that shit, nigga. I had to learn all that shit, but I learned it young. And
so even back then, because I look at niggas like Just Blaze, probably your age, right? Or a little older. Like, That's the type of shit I see those niggas do. Pharrell, Just Blaze, like Kanye. Real producers, they tweak like that. Even my nigga from here, Tonight Show.
Fresh.
Those niggas pull out the equipment from the time to get the sound.
They getting that
Shout
sound,
out DJ
bro.
Fresh.
They getting that sound, bro. Like I used to bring shit to the enhancer. Be like, bro, what is this? He'd be like, oh, that's just a Moog. Oh, that's just the ARP. Oh, I got that in the garage. Pulling it out. Then he start pulling out. Man, that nigga start pulling out hella vintage shit, bro. That's why that sound on that Mr. Predictor is like a vintage sound.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we
Right.
start pulling out all that vintage equipment, bro. I made the enhancer go in his bag, bro. Trust me.
Like you gotta have it. Like you can't recreate it. That shit you gotta have the instrument. It's like you gotta have it to make the actual sound you want.
Exactly. So yeah, because you gotta tune everything.
Yeah.
So I ended up buying a Juno. I forget, a Juno 106, I want to say, and that's where I really learned how to tweak all the sounds on the vintage keyboards, bro. I used to make my own sounds.
Right.
Sick as
Right.
shit.
Right.
Cause you make your own sounds.
That's
Cause
crazy.
it's analog.
It's analog.
You know what I'm saying?
On that Tell Me Something Good, I think like I'ma just go out on a limb and say, for a nigga living in the Bay Area, the way that they go to funerals and listen to Ride Wave song is how me and my friends, we had a lot of friends dying at the time, is the way we listen to Tell Me Something Good. And the man just started off, the first few bars is chilling on the Dolph, reminiscing, thinking about my dogs on the wall that I'm missing, right?
Yeah.
And
See a story.
was you in the studio when that was recorded?
Of course.
Master P, during the hook, he's talking. Who was Master P trying to be at that time? Because he was talking some slick shit like he was, a nigga got to maintain it. He was saying some shit like he was trying
He
to.
had that little 40 on him.
I was like, is that E40?
He had that little
He had
40.
that E40 on him,
But
man.
see what the Bay do to a nigga?
Man, okay.
You understand
I didn't
me?
want to be the nigga to say it, but it sounded like
You see
E40.
what
Shout out to Master P,
what the
man.
Bay do to a nigga, man. You get out here, man. I don't give a fuck where you from. You be around some niggas like us for a minute,
Right,
You
right.
gonna pick up all this shit, my nigga.
That's real, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I was hearing the Master. I was hearing the E40 all. I'm like, is P,
For sure.
Is he going E40
Yeah,
on this
he
shit?
better know he was. He had his Herm Lewis / E40
He had his Herm
on
Lewis
right there.
E40. Yeah, that's
Yep.
what he did have. And shout out to Herm, man.
Shout out my big bro Herm, man.
Legendary.
You know,
Before
when Herm was doing the compilation, I'm the one really showed Herm what to do and was riding with him every day, went with him
You
to
a
the
young
photo
nigga,
shoot.
though.
Bro, this is 91, 92. I was giving everybody the game young. I was around this music shit, and I studied it and learned it. That's why I wasn't just taking no contracts from anybody like that, bro. When all my friends were signing these whack deals and doing these dumb deals and shit, and these deals wasn't worth what they was worth, bro.
right,
My niggas was worth millions, bro. Taking
right.
these little deals just to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who was telling them to do it or whatever, but a lot of my friends did some deals that they was well worth more than they was getting. You know what I'm saying?
Stay all blue. I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair on like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah, rest in peace to